Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
I'm emotional. I'm just glad that it's over. You know, I just thank God, thank my attorneys.
Yeah.
Just ready to go cross seas. I'm finna take a vacation. This really was a bump in my life, and I done made it over that bump. Now it's time to enjoy my happiness, you know?
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Guys, make sure you go download bosstalk101.app now. Guys, Boosie, I reflected back on this one here because Boosie basically thought it was over at this point. He thought he had beat the state charges and now, you know, pleading guilty after being out for probably about a year, maybe almost a year. Now we're hearing that now he's about to accept some charges or about to have to go sit down. We don't know yet. OG, you there?
Man, I'm right here. All this is about I don't know.
I don't know.
He got messing around in San Diego is like messing around in Mississippi. He got caught with his drawers down, messing around with these fake ass security, and they didn't take the case, and they what they call profiled him, and San Diego gave him a gun charge, and because he had priors, they turned it over to the feds. It wasn't no surprise, and he fought it, and they dropped the case and brought it back up because he was an ex-felon, and they took him with ex-felon with a gun in commerce, that a gun was not made in San Diego, and that he was a felon with a gun. And he went on and played it off, and it's been over 2 years now that he's been out steadily doing shows, getting $250,000, getting $300,000, stacking his money, and he went to the feds and he pled to the gun charge for the low term of 24 months.
OG, ain't nobody. What you say he done played for 24 months? First of all, I ain't seen that nowhere, and I mean, I don't know if you've been on the dark web or what, but let me just say this: if 24,
I ain't been on no dark nothing. He pled to 24. Do you think that man would have? I'm tired. That's all game. He gonna do that. He got 24 months. He may go in and do a year or 9 months and go to the halfway house. So, and he's going. I think he's going to. Did they say he was going to? I think he's going to a facility in North Carolina.
Wow, damn. You know, man, listen, I can't deal with OG. Now, y'all heard OG. I told y'all he's a serious man. But at the end of the day, OG, hypothetically, allegedly, hold on, hypothetically, if he goes to, and when he goes to prison for 24 months, will he be able to maintain all of his business, his estate, and all the stuff that he has going right now? He has a new baby that just was born. Will he be able to maintain going through these situations?
Man, if he can't maintain, if his economics value can't hold up for 24 months, he got the sorriest crew on the planet, and proper preparation prevents poor performance, and Boosie's a better businessman than that.
I get what you're saying, OG, but I'm just gonna be real with you. That this is a lot of pressure to have to deal with after you have been out here hustling. You know, because when he did that first beat, he was a little bit younger. Now are you saying that you said 9 months? OG on a 24 month, and you giving a lot of he gonna do good. Man, he has health issues, OG. It's not a good situation for him to have to go back into.
That's why. From what I understand, the facility is a level 1 facility. He's not going to a place where they got golf courses, got putting greens down in North Carolina. It's a nice facility. He know what he doing. He had a lawyer. He ain't like me and you had to take a public pretender. You know? So the man, he could have stretched this out 2 or 3 years and kept on rolling, but he said, "Well, it's time. What the atmosphere was right." And probably you said he just had a baby. I don't know about that, but that's a good time to get away for 2 years.
Oh, gee, that's a good time to get away. Are you serious? He need to see his child. Are you crazy?
Yeah, he gonna see. She gonna come bring the baby up there for a couple of hours. You can look at that. Look, you ain't changing no diapers. You ain't got to worry about no crying 3 o'clock in the morning. By the time he get home, the baby be situated, wearing Pampers and walking around. And he didn't have to go through all that BS. I'm with you 100%, Boosie.
Oh, gee, what type of stuff is that to say? You know what? It's you hell, man. So you say it because the man get to not have to deal with that now. He's basically in a better position than everybody because he get to sit down. He don't have to worry about none of this stuff. He just basically, he don't have to worry about changing diapers, hearing that crying at night, all that.
All of that. He relieved it, and every Saturday gonna bring. Say in that facility, you can bring food up. They gonna bring in barbecue chicken and cake, and they sit down out on the patio for 2 or 3 hours on Saturday and Sunday. And man, it's a vacation.
Wow, man. I can't, man. Listen, I want to go back. Because I seen a real heartfelt video that I put up yesterday where he was pretty much reaching out and telling everybody, he did take the plea deal pretty much and saying go buy his album. He was talking about to listen to his song reminiscing on jail. I want to go back to this woman, man. Did she do a good job, his attorney, the one that fought the state side of this? And is this just something that he had to go through? Or should he have an issue with the way that she laid it out for us to get him, to where he is now able to accept this time? Is she doing a great job, do you?
What do you mean doing a great job? He got 24 months. What other job could he could have got the whole 5 years if he had to have a dump truck attorney, but apparently he knows enough about. See, you have to understand the old saying about a mouthpiece. An attorney can only do as much as you let them do. You know your case better than anybody else. You're using somebody as a front piece for you. But when an attorney takes over a case and tries to talk for you, you don't really know what they're talking about. It's like a doctor. I've never had one doctor ever call you in and say, "Hey, boss talk, come in, you getting ready to catch a cold." Or boss talk, you getting ready to catch cancer. You have to go in and tell the doctor what's wrong with you. And then they tell you, "Oh, those are your symptoms." They still guessing. An attorney only knows what you tell him. And the best attorney is an attorney that listens to you.
Wow, yeah. So you feel like she did the best with what she had to work with, and up there where she was at, it just wasn't no win in that situation because of the way that they, the way that they carry on in y'all's great state.
He admitted him having the guns.
He admitted at the end, OG. He didn't admit up front. What you talking about?
They had, bro.
He had security. What is you talking about?
Excuse me, sir. When he went to court in San Diego, I don't know what y'all do in Texas, but in California, they have set up for certain areas. The video shoot that he was doing, they had video surveillance of undercover police with him holding the gun, the same gun that he had in his car that was in his possession. It was video footage of him with the weapon.
Wow. Video footage with
just no random stop.
That was a water gun. What is you talking about?
Okay. Whatever water gun it was, you watered for 24 months.
OG, so, all right. Think about it from this perspective. he's used to being on that plush big bed that they showed on it. He showed you his house. He's had all type of parties up there at that house since he had that estate up there. All the stuff that he got going on up there. How hard will it be for him to detach himself for at least 20, if it's 24 months, say 24 months? How hard is it for 2 years to detach yourself from the stuff that you was creating and building on? How hard will it be to try to facilitate that from the from behind bars?
Man, I don't know what that man going through. But how hard would it be for you? You come from the country. You say you didn't.
Oh yeah, I'm Pupwood hauling dude. Yeah.
You understand? You're a Puckwood boy.
Yeah,
So
yeah, for
how
sure.
hard would you know, it's just like the old saying. Y'all probably don't know nothing about it, but it's the rabbit. He told the master, "Please don't throw me in the briar patch." And they threw the rabbit in the briar patch. He said, "Man, that's where I grew up. I'm cool."
Okay. So he's a product of his environment, huh?
I met Boosie briefly in North Carolina, and he's, in my estimate, a down-to-earth dude. He brings his family with him. When he does this, he's family orientated. He's basic. He don't ask for exorbitant stuff when he's on that I know of, you know. So he kicked it with me, Freeway Rick, Melvin Farmer, you know, and I see him as a basic. This adjustment is not hard to him, man. You know, some people have a chameleon life. Just because I'm a millionaire, man, I'm not going to sleep in the projects. I'm not going down there. I'm not like that. There's some things, but going to a prison, man, that is no hard transition.
Well, OG, again, he has kids out here who is moving around frequently, young adults. Basically, they're going to have to try to figure it out without him. His son, basically, going to be out here trying to get the maneuver throughout this whole situation. Hopefully, he'll be an asset to him and be able to help him to keep things rolling. What happens when he comes home after 24 months? Will he be able to reestablish his career? A lot of people saying music is not even making any money. I've heard things like if you get, I think it was 40 million streams is $1 or something like that. Is it not 40 million, but 40,000 streams or something like that? It ain't making a lot of money from what I got to go back and look at what the numbers is, but it doesn't equate to what it used to be, of course. Right. So much so that people are saying that there's no reason to even do music right now because it's not even going to be nothing but a springboard, and you're going to have to try to figure out some other things to make this thing even something to be, you can get show money, and that's about it. So when he come home, maybe the show money and sing some of them old songs, but do you think the career is over at the age that Boosie is now?
I don't know.
You think he'll be able to get this thing revamped? And because the first time he came out, it was a movement, man. Everybody we were happy to get Boosie back out of that thing, man. And we went up, we acted a fool for Boosie.
You just demonstrated yesterday that he was promoting his album as he's going in to do his time. So he's doing his promotions. So within that 18 months or the time that he's laid down, it'll be just enough time for everybody to get into it, and him being able to get out and do a video, like you say, your boys out of Chicago.
Do or die, yeah.
After 20 years, they got a banging video. Man, people come back, snap back to good things all the time. And Boosie basically, in my estimate, you know, you'll have Rat 100 and the rest of them impersonators. I have an opinion about, you know, things, but they really whining about something in the free world.
Wow. Wow. I see him being okay. I mean, like I said, he's got a great estate out there that he's building with his own streets for his children, with his children names and all kind of stuff going on. Got different containers he putting out there. I think he's going to thrive. I think he's put back a nest egg and will be able to maintain at least for the time that they're giving him. And I think with the right person on the side, Keisha Kaor, I think from what I'm hearing, you know, Gucci gave her a couple of $1 million. She flipped it to $6 million. Maybe he got somebody on his side that can flip some money, that can do some things that equate to, you know, investing properly. And because if you can get something going, hell, they ain't no telling what you can flip when you got a couple of million to work with. You know what I mean? So maybe somebody gonna flip something for him. The flippers. I would hope he'd have enough people around him that can rock with him, that ain't gonna get over on him or get down on him. Because most time people get down on him.
He got enough money that he can maintain for 24 months and it keep them squirrels coming trying to get a nut. In 24 months, it can't go wrong.
Wow.
Anything after that, and when you get broke, everybody stop. You know, as long as you can pay for them to come visit, they'll be there. That's for sure.
So OG, you say you feel like he got 24 months and he'll be home before we know it. That's your story and you sticking to it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact. 24 months.
That's a fact. Yes, sir.
OG stands on the fact Boosie gets 24 months, and guess what, guys? OG says that he'll be just fine. Let us know what you think. Get in the comments. Also, guys, if you're still watching, make sure you like, subscribe to Boss Talk 101, and make sure you guys are basically tapping into the. I've been seeing you on the app. I know you're on the app. I appreciate you for following Boss Talk. Boss Talk is basically one of these channels that you can't get away from, man. We gonna show y'all something every time. I got OG on here with me, morning and evenings, and we riding down through there. Soon to get you, he finna fly in. We finna do some crazy stuff at the fourth quarter this year. You guys are gonna love it. But guys, if you're still watching, make sure you guys, man, a guy went off and shot somebody 5 times. Yesterday shot 5 different people. Y'all want to see this? Me and OG went in on it, man. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.